Hey, welcome back to the 5-Minute Strategist. Today I want to chat about something that happens an awful lot, but we all seem to think that our businesses are completely immune to it. When we start our businesses, we have this vision of what growing them will look like. And usually, if you plotted it on a graph, it would be that beautiful 45-degree angle, straight line shooting straight up. However, you've been in business for a while now, you're established, and you know that that was a business fairy tale. It's not the reality that you face every day. What actually happens in business is that we grow at pace, something breaks, we've pushed it a little too hard, and that thing that breaks causes us to slow down. It could be that we burnt out our team, it could be something in a system that breaks, it could be that we drop a ball and lose a client. Something slows our progress, and that makes us reconsider, reevaluate, start to change up a few things. If things are breaking and we keep pushing, we keep aiming for that diagonal line of growth, the next thing that breaks could be the business, or even worse, it could be you. And this is one of the reasons I have such a big problem with these huge annual goals that we see touted all over the social medias and in everyone's marketing. 7 figures, 8 figures, 2x my business, I'm going to 10x my business. You're chasing a short-term goal, and that means you're going to make decisions based on what fulfills that short-term goal, whether that's the best move for your business or not, whether that's the best move for you or not, because we have this mindset of like, I can do anything for 12 months. But the reality is, if you have that chasing mentality, you're going to chase a number this year, you're going to chase a number next year, you're going to chase a number the following year. You're not bringing a long-term strategic view to how you lead your business. You're only chasing a short-term high. We live in this mentality of I'll be successful when I achieve this skill. I'm going to be so happy when I get to this big number. And then you either strive and strive and strive and miss that goal and then land up beating yourself up for it, or you strive and strive and strive and you hit that huge goal, and the next day you wake up and you're like, nothing's really changed. Now what? There's a concept called the hedonic treadmill, which talks about how our levels of happiness tend to come down to a fairly stable base layer. And that's what you're seeing happen in this moment, right? You've got this desire for something, you chase it, you get it, you enjoy it for a small amount of time, and then the high is gone. And so you want something more. You want the next thing. And so you begin to chase again. You begin to chase that next big number. And the cycle just repeats over and over and over again. And what happens is you make bad business decisions, and then you make bad leadership decisions, and then you make bad personal decisions. I know it's cliche, or maybe it's a little trite, but everything in this world has seasons. Look at nature. We were taught this in school when we were tiny. In spring, everything's kind of getting ready. Then summer, everything explodes and there's growth. Then you get into autumn where things are starting to recover. And then winter, we start preparing all below the surface. We're used to seeing that cycle. It shows up everywhere in our lives. Yet somehow, we seem to think that our business is immune to this cycle, that we can just grow and grow and grow and grow. Instead of understanding where in that cycle you are you preparing for growth? Are you in a growth phase? Are you optimizing the business to that growth that you just had? Or are you in recovery and getting ready for the next growth spurt? That is what sustainable growth looks like. Growing and then taking a moment to rebuild things to support that level of growth, making sure that you can maintain that growth for a season and then getting ready for the next push, rather than this feeling of push, 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 push all the time. So take a moment, figure out what phase you're in at the moment. Are you growing? Are you optimizing? Are you getting prepared to push? Or do you need to maintain things for a while? There's no wrong answer here. It's about what's right for your business.